Hello Automators. Today I'm going to do a credential setup for Mailgun and N8N. We're going to do a project coming soon in my community where we build an instantly clone for cold email outreach that's highly customized with AI. And we're going to need Mailgun, so let's get started. I recommend that you start with the trial, and if you're not sure on how much email you're going to be sending to begin with, there is the $15 a month plan, or you can cancel those and pay per use, which is I think $1 per 1,000 emails, and you can set that up in the billing. The first thing you need to do after you have set up Mailgun is in your dashboard that looks something like this, is come to send, and you're going to come down here to domains, and inside of domains you're going to add a new domain. Now they recommend that you include the your domain subdomain in order to make it easier to distinguish which email is being used by Mailgun, especially if you have also like Google Mail and other things. So I would do exactly that. That's how I've always set mine up, mg.mydomain.com. And once you've put that in here and you say add domain, you're going to get a list of text records, MX records, and CNAME records, and those you will add to your DNS host. So maybe it's GoDaddy or Namecheap or Cloudflare, and each one will have kind of slightly different instructions, but they're basically the same, and with just a couple of Google steps you can have that resolved quite easily. So first you need to do that. Then you will have to verify, and verification can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 48 hours. And wherever your DNS is, they will have a button for that. And once you're verified here, so with your domain, if we come back and look at domains, so notice you have this green check mark. Once you have that check mark, you're ready to go. Now the next step we need to do is set it up in N8N. So I'm going to open N8N, and what we want to do is go to credentials. Click on credentials, or you can come up here. Now this is your list of credentials. You can come right up here to the top and say create a credential. Type in Mailgun and make sure that it's Mailgun API and continue. Now here you need two pieces of information. Leave this as it is. The next thing you need is your email domain. So in my case, the one I just set up, I'm going to say AI Automation Elite.net, and then we can confirm that right here. This is my first one. Now the next thing I need to do is get an API key, and if you look right here it says API key. So come back over to here and go to your profile, and right here in API security you will not have any, or you may have one. These can be added and removed, so if you don't want it anymore you can just say delete, and that will remove the key. But what we want to do is create a new one, and we'll name it N8N test key. This key is very important to keep private. You only get to see it once. Here you're going to see my key. I'm going to delete it before this video goes live so that you can see the real process and have an idea of what it looks like. All right, so we're going to say create key. So this is your key right here, this long string. Copy that. And now when you go back to N8N, you're just going to paste it here and click save. You get a green icon. I would recommend that you change this to match the name of the key, or at least the domain name. So this would be like AI Automation Elite.net, and this just makes it easier to make sure that and you have the correct account when you start using your Mailgun for sending. If you're interested in learning more about how to use AI and automation to build real tools that replace either expensive ones or that you will use, not fancy, frivolous tools, we focus on tools that allow you to build your business. The link will be in the description. We'd love to have you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and have a great day automating. Take care.